Picture this. It's midnight. The house is quiet, and your dog is lying across your bedroom doorway, eyes barely open, watching, not sleeping, watching. If you've ever wondered why they do that, what you're about to learn will change everything you thought you knew about your dog's love for you. Your dog will never walk up to you and say the words, "I love you." They can't. But here's what most people don't realize. They're saying it every single day, through tiny moments, quiet gestures, things you've probably been ignoring or misunderstanding for years. And the truth is this: if your dog has ever done even one of the three things we're about to reveal, you're not just another person in their life. You've been chosen by a soul who doesn't trust easily, who doesn't love lightly, and who now sees you as the most important thing in their world. So, what are these silent love letters your dog keeps writing? Let's start with the one that might surprise you the most. You're sitting on the couch. Your dog walks over, circles once, twice, and then plops down right beside you. But here's the thing. They're not facing you. Their back is turned. Their spine is pressed against your leg. And you might think, okay, they're just getting comfortable. But what if I told you that this single position is one of the deepest declarations of trust a dog can make? See, in the wild, turning your back on someone is dangerous. It's vulnerability in its rawest form. Because when your back is exposed, you can't see what's coming, you can't defend yourself, you can't react in time. And for a dog, an animal whose survival depends on awareness, turning their back isn't casual, it's intentional, it's sacred. Animal behaviorists have studied this for years, and what they've found is fascinating. Dogs will only expose their back or rest their spine near someone they feel completely, utterly safe with. It's not just comfort, it's calculated trust. When your dog lies with their back to you, they're making a choice. They're saying, "I trust you to protect the part of me I cannot protect myself." Think about that for a second. Your dog is choosing to be vulnerable with you. In a world where they're always alert, always scanning, always ready to react, they're letting their guard down. And they're doing it because of you. You might see your dog curled up at your feet, back facing the room, or stretched across the couch with their spine pressed to the cushion behind you. And it looks simple, random even, but it's not. Because in that moment, your dog is saying something profound. They're saying, "You are my safe place. You are the one I don't have to watch. You are the one I can turn away from, not because I don't care, but because I trust you more than I trust my own instincts." Turning their back to you is their way of turning their heart toward you. And if your dog does this, even once, you need to understand what a gift that is. Because trust like that, it's earned. And your dog is telling you that you've earned it. But here's where it gets even more emotional. Because some dogs don't just trust you with their safety. They trust you with their loneliness, and what they do when you're not home might just break your heart in the most beautiful way. Before we go any further, I need to say something. If you're watching this and you haven't subscribed yet, you're missing out on the language your dog speaks every single day. And I'm not talking about barks or whines. I'm talking about the quiet stuff, the stuff that changes everything once you know how to read it. So do yourself and your dog a favor. Hit that subscribe button, because the next sign we're about to share, most owners miss it completely, and their dogs feel it. Let's talk about something that might seem weird at first. Your dog has an entire house to choose from. Beds, blankets, soft rugs, clean spaces. But instead, where do they go? Your laundry pile, your worn-out hoodie, the shoes you kicked off after work, the t-shirt you meant to wash 3 days ago. And you might think, gross. Why do they love the dirty stuff? But here's the truth. It's not about dirt. It's about you. Dogs don't see the world the way we do. They don't care about what things look like. They care about what things smell like. And your scent? It's not just familiar. It's home. It's comfort. It's love in a form they can actually hold on to. There's a study that dog lovers need to know about. Researchers found that dogs can identify their owner's scent even after long absences, weeks, months. The bond is that strong. And when you're not there, that scent becomes everything. It's the only piece of you they can touch, the only part of you they can curl up next to. So when your dog buries their face in your sweatshirt or drags your shoe across the room to sleep beside it, they're not being strange. They're being heartbreakingly loyal. They're wrapping themselves in you. Because even when your body isn't there, your presence is. And to a dog, that's the closest thing to being held. Imagine this. You've left for work. The house is quiet. And your dog is feeling that absence like a weight in their chest. So what do? They search. They search for you. Not with their eyes, not with their ears, but with their nose. And when they find that one shirt, that one blanket, that one corner of the couch that still smells like you, they settle there. They rest their head. They close their eyes. And for a moment, it's almost like you never left. That's not quirky behavior. That's pure, unfiltered love. Because your dog isn't just missing you. They're actively choosing to feel close to you in the only way they know how. Choosing your scent means choosing your presence, even when you're miles away. And if you think that's emotional, wait until you hear what some dogs do while you sleep. Because the next one isn't just love. It's devotion. It's protection. And it's one of the most loyal things a dog can do. Real quick, if you're still watching but you haven't subscribed, I have to ask, why? Is it because you think you'll remember to come back? Because most people don't. And here's the thing. Your dog is trying to communicate with you every single day. And if you keep missing the signs, you're missing the relationship. So don't scroll past this. Don't close this tab and forget. Subscribe now. Because the dogs in our community deserve owners who pay attention. And I know you're one of them. It's 2 a.m. You wake up to get water. And there they are. Your dog, lying across your doorway, or curled at the foot of your bed, or stretched across the hallway between your room and the rest of the house, and their eyes are half open, not fully asleep, not fully awake, just watching, waiting, and you might think they're just resting there. But that's not what's happening, because your dog isn't just lying down, they're standing guard. In the wild, the pack sleeps in shifts. Someone always watches, someone always protects. And even though your hallway is safe, even though there's no danger waiting in the kitchen, your dog doesn't know that. For all they know, something could come. And if it does, they want to be the first to face it. Behaviorists call this territorial loyalty, and it's deeply ingrained. When your dog positions themselves between you and the door, they're not being dramatic. They're being strategic. They're making themselves the barrier, the buffer, the line between anything that could harm you and your sleeping body. Some dogs even do rounds at night, checking the living room, checking the kitchen, checking the front door, then returning to their post. Silent, invisible, devoted. And the thing is, you might never even notice, because they don't do it for praise, they don't do it for treats. They do it because in their mind, you are worth protecting. So the next time you see your dog stretched out by your bedroom door, I want you to stop for a second, and I want you to really look at them. Because what you're seeing isn't just a dog resting. What you're seeing is loyalty in its purest form. Your dog doesn't know if danger is real or not. But they know one thing for sure, that if something were to happen, they would face it first. They would take the hit. They would be the shield, not because they have to, but because they want to, because to your dog you are their entire world, and the idea of something hurting you while they're there? It's unthinkable. So they watch, they wait, and they protect the one thing that matters most to them, you. These 3 signs aren't just habits. They're not just cute behaviors your dog happens to do. They're languages, and now that you know how to read it, everything changes. Listen, if your dog does even one of these things, you need to understand what that means. It means you've been chosen. It means your dog trusts you, needs you, love you, and I know you love them too. But love isn't just about how you feel. It's about how much you're willing to understand. So, if you haven't subscribed yet, this is your moment, because we're building a community of dog owners who actually care enough to listen, who cares enough to learn, and your dog deserves that version of you, so join us, hit subscribe, and let's keep learning together. Here's what I want you to take away from this. Your dog doesn't need words. They never have. They speak through loyalty, through stillness, through the quiet moments when you weren't even looking, a back turned in trust, a nose buried in your old hoodie, a silent watch at your bedroom door. These aren't quirks. They're not accidents. They're love letters. And if your dog does any of these things, you are not just their owner. You are their person. You are their safe place. You are their whole world. And to a dog, safety is love. Protection is love. Trust is love. That's the language. And now you know how to hear it. Now I want to hear from you. What's one strange or sweet thing your dog does when they think you're not watching? Drop it in the comments. And if you're not going to subscribe, tell me why. Tell me where you're watching from, because I want to know how far this message has reached. How many dogs out there have owners who are paying attention? Let's see how big this pack really is. Before you go, I need to say one more thing. If you leave this video without subscribing, you might miss the next sign your dog gives you. And I don't want that for you. I don't want that for them. Because every dog deserves to be understood. Every dog deserves an owner who knows what their silence means. So don't scroll past. Don't close this tab. Subscribe now, because the next video we release might be the one that changes how your dog feels around you forever. And you don't want to miss that, because at the end of the day, dogs are simple creatures with complex hearts. They don't ask for much, just safety, just love, just you. And the beautiful thing? They've been telling you that all along. You just needed to know how to listen. They may not speak our language, but they're always, always saying, I love you. They may not speak our language, but they're always, always saying, I love you. This line is quotable, shareable, and emotionally resonant. It encapsulates the entire message in one cinematic reflection that viewers will remember and potentially share.